Hi, welcome to Moyna Bass Fishes. I'm Jim Moyna, and in this video, I want to discuss the sensation of pain and whether or not bass feel pain when you hook them with a fish hook. Now, I haven't read any scientific papers on this. I haven't done any research. This is purely observational. Okay, my conclusion is no, they do not feel pain. Okay, and here's why. Bass, some of the favorite food items of bass are very pokey. Okay, bluegill, sunfish, brim, whatever, that class of fish is often predated upon by bass. And bluegill, brim, whatever, they have a very spiny dorsal fin. I mean, so if that is, if a bass ingests a bluegill, I'm sure that oftentimes they get poked and poked probably pretty hard by these spiny fins. I mean, they're just like the points of fish hooks. Yellow perch is the same thing. Different species of prey, but same thing. They got a spiny dorsal fin. A bass ingesting a perch is probably going to get poked from time to time. Crawdads, crayfish. They don't have dorsal fins, but they got the pinchers, okay? So when a bass sucks in a crawdad, I'm sure that crawdad is fighting for its life, pinching this, pinching that inside the fish's mouth. Now, no matter how many times a bass encounters these food items, he never strays away from never eating them again. He'll come back for more bluegills, he'll come back for more crawdads, more yellow perch, bullheads. Little bullheads have spiny fins. Little catfish have spiny fins. So all these prey items have pokey, spiny things, which really are no different than fish hooks. And these bass just come back again and again and again. So in my mind, I think, well, if these were really painful items, then why would a bass come back? Well, it's because they don't feel pain from these things. They don't feel pain when they're poked from on the inside of their mouth. Just like when a fish hook pokes them in the inside of the mouth, that's no pain either. So that's my whole reasoning. And if there's a scientific paper out there, I would be glad to read it. However, I feel pretty confident in my conclusion on that, on the pain issue. Now, let's not mistake that with damage. Okay, hooks can cause lethal damage. Okay, they may not feel the pain from it, but yes, hooks can be lethal to fish. But I've seen it where a fish takes in a bait, you hook them in the gill, and the gill tears, and you know what happens when the gill tears? They bleed profusely, enough to the point where it could kill them. You can gut hook fish. That can cause problems, potentially lethal problems. You can hooks can damage. I mean, they can damage an eyeball, which is, I mean, I've caught many one-eyed bass, but typically a one-eyed bass is not as healthy looking as a bass with two healthy eyes. So anyhow, but the pain issue, to me, there's no doubt bass don't feel pain. And the reason why I even brought this up is because I ran into somebody today who was doesn't like fishing because they don't like the idea of the fish feeling the pain from the hook. And so I didn't really explain it to that person. I'm like, because it really wasn't the right place to do that. So anyhow, that is my story on that. Over.